Hey fam, it me, Kerri. Obviously, I'm dressed a bit funny today because we just finished up a sponsored World of Tanks stream. I'll probably link a video to some highlights to that somewhere here. So I've got my face covered in grease. I'm looking a bit like a tonk mechanic, but that's fine. I figured I would just stay like this for this video because, hey, why not? It's the Kerri channel, right? So anyway, I had a bunch of requests from other content creators or people looking to get into content creation on how to manage projects and how to manage their content through Asana, which is a project management software that I use personally for free. I have been using for a long time. I put my chores in there. I put everything in there. If it's not an Asana, I'm forgetting about it. It's out of my head. So anyway, I thought I would do a really quick and dirty video to show you guys how I structure my projects. So it might be helpful for you guys because getting the basics of Asana in general isn't really that hard. So I'm going to take you through the super duper easy way that I do things in here. There, here, there. So sorry, it's a bit weird. I moved myself down over this side because we do need all of that space on the other side. This is my real project space. This is where all of my magic happens. This is only some of my projects that are in my favorites that are most relevant to me right now that I want to toggle to all the time. Before I get into the actual structure of the projects, I'll talk about actual projects firstly. So I use different projects for various things. For example, I have a project for community stuff on my channel specific to audio commands, which could actually go under community now that these section headers are a lot more useful in Asana. So if I go into community here, you'll see all of like my new sub badges and stuff that I'm working on. I could actually put audio commands in here so that I have one less project. See, this is where, let's do it right now. Let me just edit this really quick. So tab P, project, community. I'm going to chuck that under the audio commands section. I'm going to take it out of this one. So we are also going to add this to the community project under the audio commands and take that out of here. And I'm going to delete this project because I don't need it. Okay, let me make this heckin' big for you guys so that you can see. The My Tasks is what I have open most of the time so that I can see what's actually coming up for me. Even my chores, little projects I have to do, small tasks I have to do. If I have too much stuff under the Today section, it's not getting done. Project Management 101. It is not going to get done if you have too many things on the same due date, realistically speaking. Being able to see all of my projects in one view, which is what this is, anything that's assigned to me with a due date will come up here. So I would always recommend adding subtasks for specific actionable things in your projects. Do this thing by this date. So you're going to have a due date and it's going to be assigned to you. It will show up here so that you can see on your calendar all of your stuff. You can see in a list all of your stuff in a timeline with due dates and stuff. How to use Asana for content creators. That's what we're recording right now. Oh my goodness. I was supposed to do it last weekend. I didn't get to because I was very burned out and very tired from doing other stuff. So I chose to take the weekend off. So we're doing this today. So obviously this one has slipped a little bit. That's totally okay. You can click these to open it up, by the way. Put the laundry away, scrub my bathroom. I have reoccurring chores in here because I am definitely the type of person. It's like, yeah, on one hand, if I see stuff on my floor that needs to be vacuumed, then I will vacuum, right? But sometimes I just need to remind myself that those things are coming up so that I can fluff out my schedule a little bit to be able to accommodate for not just my work stuff, but for my self-care stuff. So things like doing my chores, like remind myself to take a chance to clean my desk, to clean my vanity. I just find that that personally helps me. So I have some sponsored stuff here. I specifically have projects for World of Tanks, for Corsair, who's one of my sponsors. So we're doing today and tomorrow. I'm doing a World of Tanks sponsored stream, or a couple of sponsored streams for World of Tanks. So I have everything that is in my contract, the deliverables that I have in all of my contracted work. I will have a project for the person who's for the company or the person who's hiring me. And then I will have subtasks that I can use to check off what are all of my deliverables, make sure that I deliver on everything, have a subtask for sending an invoice, have a subtask for chasing up the invoice. And only when all of those subtasks are done, then my project is fulfilled, everything is done, and I can archive that sponsored project or whatever. That's how I run some of my projects. Some of my other ongoing ones are obviously like this, the Kerri IRL YouTube. So this is the new channel that I've been talking about that I have that's specifically for things like vlogs, beauty, makeup, transformations, stuff like that. Here I have an ideas section for stuff that I want to do. I have stuff that I still need to do to set up my channel. I have some branding that I need to work on, all of that kind of stuff. From a content creator's perspective, in terms of what you're planning for content coming up, I like having the fields thing turned on. I like having this open because it's just easier to click on these sometimes than it is to not show the fields. I actually asked Asana many moons ago to add a similar system to this. So I'm hoping that they add more stuff to this view. I have a section set up for my YouTube and channel setup because these are some tasks that I need to get through to make sure that my YouTube channel is set up optimally. There's some stuff that I can't do yet. For example, the custom URL. In order for me to be able to apply a custom URL to my channel, I need to have 100 subscribers on that channel to be able to do that. It's already past the 30-day mark. I think the channel needs to be 30 days old to qualify for having a custom name. That could be a subtask, check back here to see if we have 100 subs. Whatever. And then I would set my due date for 30 days from now. I would assign it to myself so that it pops up in my tasks and it reminds me, because I forget everything. To delete this, I think it's tab backspace. Yep, there we go. So we delete that one. I've set this up with 100 subs as my subtask to come back in 3 weeks to check if I've reached that goal. I could set this for a weekly checkup if I wanted to. For example, on Saturday, this will ping me to say, hey, maybe you should check to see if you have 100 subs. I'll go check. If I don't, then maybe I'll, ask my community, ask you guys, hey, would you mind subscribing to my channel so that we can add a custom URL so it's easier for you guys to find my content? If you like that type of content, I would really appreciate it. Moving on, I have an ideas and backlog section for just anything that pops up. Like, I want to make a video on how I make my tea, how to make Kerri tea tutorial. Boom, I now have a new idea. If I want to, I can put stuff in here that's just like any ideas that you have for that. Use the blue cup. Step 1, heat water. Step 2, put tea. Step 3, drink tea. Like, this is just notes for me to come back to this task later on, and then I have more of an idea of what I was thinking. Because if I do not write stuff like this down, I will forget. I will 100% forget. In planned, I will put projects that are ready for recording. So stuff that I know I want to record on a certain day. So say this how to make Kerri tea tutorial. I've decided I'm going to record that on Friday. This Friday, the 29th. I'm going to set that and then I'm going to chuck it from backlog into planned, or you can just drag it as well. So this is now planned. Yay! I'm going to plan to make this tutorial. Once I finish the recording, this is just to keep a record of where I'm at. For example, the day that I record it, I might also edit it, do the VO, do the captioning, render everything, upload it, and all of that stuff all in one day. If that's the case, then I'm not going to move this task down every step of the way. I don't need to do that. I'm going to get lost for like 7 hours making this video, and I'm going to get to the point where I just need to upload it. It'll be in manual upload in my brain. I have this list of channels here. These aren't actually tasks. They're just reminders for me of all of the different channels where I should be pushing my content out to. Like ideally, I would want all of my videos to go up on Instagram TV, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, on Twitter as a promotional video, and on the Heroes Hearth website. So all of those channels will want different specs for the video render. Some of them need different lengths. On Instagram, you have to have between 1 and 10 minutes or something like that. So if I couldn't remember those specs, you can totally just keep them in here. Here I have in the description for each of these tasks, I have the actual description that I have to copy and paste into each of those channels so that I don't forget. It's just easy to have it there somewhere. So I have all my links and stuff, all the generic stuff that I put in every video in here. If I've pre-scheduled a video, then obviously that'll jump into the scheduled one, and I'll change the due date for the date that I've scheduled the video to go out, so that when I go back into my tasks and I see, oh, hey, this video is scheduled to go up today. Oh, cool. Maybe I'll just check to make sure that it's actually going up. Do I need to do any promotion around it? If so, I might have a subtask for push Twitter promo that has the same due date, so that both of those things come up and it gets twice my attention. And then I can be like, yep, this thing was live, complete. I've pushed the Twitter promo, complete, done. And then I'll move it into live. So if I go here and I click, I want to see all tasks, you will see I have some videos in here that are now live. So my beauty tutorial with Arthur, my BlizzCon video, turning myself into a Sith. I left a subtask to make sure that I put a link for a podcast that I was a part of, which I mentioned in that video, with the timestamp that I need to link it to. So once I had the actual URL to put in there, I had a reminder of the actual timestamp of where to put it on YouTube. If I'm having a really bad day and I can't keep everything in my brain, I will actually make them subtasks as I'm working, just to make sure that I tick all the boxes and don't get all confused. So yeah, that's how I do contracted stuff, and that's how I do video upload stuff. I don't know if there's anything else that I missed, but if you guys have any more questions or want a follow-up video on anything, then feel free to let me know. There is a board view for this as well, which I was using at one point, but I kind of felt it unnecessary compared to my brain prefers just seeing things in a list view. It's just the way that I formatted it works for me. But everything might change for you. I highly suggest just checking it out. Just go to Asana, sign up, start throwing a couple of projects in there. So yeah, that's it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video if it's useful to you. Subscribe if it's useful to you and you want to see more stuff, and comment to tell me what more stuff you want, because I will give it to you. And that's it. I'm going to go wash my face and shower, I guess. I probably should. 30, forcing myself to put a due date on this will just force me into just pushing the due date back, and will just force me to, so doing that would just force me to push the due date. Dad, you're so early. Always coming in while we're recording. Hi, Dad. I swear every single video I make, there's a point where the door opens and it's like, hi, Dad. Hi. Hi. Hi, buddy. If you want a massage, you gotta come here. Come. Yeah.